One of the top mobile games where you can explore millions of champions, combinations, and master countless tactics as you take on the raid bosses, dungeon runs, campaign battles, and PvP arena matches. Let me tell you why I love Raid Shadow Legends and its amazing features. True. First up, we have the dungeons. This is where the real adventure begins. As you traverse through these challenging and mysterious realms, you'll collect high-quality artifacts and other essential resources. These treasures are crucial for building and enhancing your champion, making them battle-ready for the challenges ahead. But that's not all. Clan bosses are a game changer. They offer some of the best rewards you can get on a daily basis absolutely for free. From artifacts and barrels to shards, books, and gems, these bosses are key to acquiring the resources that you need. And let's not forget about the shards. They're essential for summoning the strongest heroes to your team. And there's more. Engage in diverse activities like CVC, Faction Wars, available from level 30, and the Doom Tower starting at level 40. Each of these thrilling modes provides unique opportunities to earn more gems, energy, and exclusive items. They are the perfect way to take your gaming experience to the next level. If you enjoy strategic gameplay and team building in League of Legends, you'll find Raid's intricate champion system and diverse battles a thrilling new adventure to explore. Another huge update is the Cursed City. New mode with 100 stages to complete, including stages where you'll need to take down 2 of Raid's bosses at the same time. As you work your way through the Cursed City and complete its various quests, you can even get your hands on the mythical champion. Whether the weather outside is frightful, you need something delightful, right? Well, Raid Shadow Legends has you covered, absolutely. They're celebrating the festive season. This month, get involved in Raid's Christmas Story, a special holiday-themed event where you can follow Sir Nicholas through a festive story. It comes through the mini-games to solve and the chance to win both in-game and real-life prizes. There are also sorts of themed events, tournaments, summon bosses, and other prizes, with a month-long Yuletide Titan event where you can earn awesome in-game rewards. So what are you waiting for? Go and check out Raid Shadow Legends and cozy up in Teleria this holiday season. New players, if you click my link in the description or scan the QR code right here, you can get 2 epic heroes and the epic champion Lightsworn, and once you hit level 15, the epic boss killer Juliana. So just hit my link in the description below. And now let's get back League review. Everyone's LS, and it's been a really long time, and this is going to be a reveal video for the new League of Legends champion, Smolder, who is a caster marksman. We have not had, obviously, one of these in a while. Obviously, when people think of caster marksman, first champion that immediately comes to mind is Ezreal. Apparently, the gameplay identity is going to be scaling caster marksman that relies on his spells as the primary damage output, so just like Ezreal. As the output starts off small but grows to be quite formidable. And then the Dream, burning entire team fights with large AoE, bomb scorching lanes while Smolder executes small groups of enemies. So I guess he's gonna have like a summon. I just want to point out that this looks like a chibi version of like Salamence or something from Pokemon. I think he's adorable looking. He's genuinely adorable looking. And everything about his color scheme and his palette, everything is just super pretty. It's really, really nice to look at. And I don't know what his actual name, the Ignis Carius Gigantorino Rex Lesepes Offerentis. I'm going to be honest that I did not look up what any of these things could mean. Obviously, certain suffixes or prefixes like Igna and Giga can give like reference to whatnot, but I don't know if it has anything to do with gameplay. So, all right, here's the background for Smolder. After Noxian Beastmasters led several expeditions to the Fallen Kingdom, yada yada, he was lost in the chaos, washing ashore in the craggy islands, etc. The hatchling was found, so he was hatched by island people. One day, while playing around, Smolder started a fire that burned through an entire forest. Upon seeing the smoke, Smolder's mother descended upon the island. Okay, so he was a lost egg that was on an island and then started a fire, and his mom came and found him. Okay, so what I imagine is that this means that he has like good relations with certain people and everything else. The other really cool thing about him is that we get more roadmap. Now, this will probably lead into the MMO and other types of stuff. So this is just really cool to look at. And it seems like this is the Serpent Isles and everything. Shurima's over here, Eternal Ocean. We're getting names and stuff. I'm sure like people follow the Crits videos, you guys already have names. All right, so this is his gameplay kit. We're going to look at all of his abilities. His passive is really, really cool. I love infinite scaling champions or champions that have just passives like this. This is really nice. So hitting a champion with abilities and killing enemies with Super Scorch Breath grants Smolder a stack of Dragon Practice. Stacks increase the damage of Smolder's basic attacks. Okay, this is cool. Q, Super Scorcher Breath is now going to be a flame that he belches his opponents. At 25, damages all enemies surrounding the target, so it becomes AoE. I imagine this helps with like wave clear and stuff. 125 sends explosions beyond the target that deals 75% of the ability's damage. Very, very cool. And then 225 burns the target, dealing max percent health true damage over 3 seconds. Enemy champions that drop below a total threshold while burned are killed instantly. So sick that an AD carry has an execute on a basic ability that is going to deal max health and be a burn and poke. I mean, this is amazing, especially if his gameplay is going to be anything somewhat like Ezreal. W, a chew. Smolder lets out an adorable flaming sneeze, damaging and slowing enemies hit. Hitting champions causes an additional explosion. So it seems like, now obviously we'll have to see, you know, how this all plays out in practice, whatnot. Very, very basic, very akin to Ezreal so far. E, flap, 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 Smolder takes flight, gaining move speed and ignoring terrain for 1.5 seconds. While flying, Smolder attacks the lowest health enemy. This is interesting. So, kind of akin to Aurelion Sol. There's definitely a lot of similarities here with the passive, the E, and, you know, that type of stuff. I think that's kind of cool. The AoE hitting, like, various things and becoming wave clear ability. So it does look like dragons are having somewhat of a similar theme, at least. Our mom. Smolder's mom breathes fire from above, dealing extra damage and slowing enemies in the center of her fire. Mom also heals her son if she hits him. That's really cool, that there is a summon type thing. And I think stuff like this, gameplay, stuff like this, has obviously been missing for a while. So this is Smolder's W. This seems really imbalanced. It seems like it's not avoidable. The size of it all does not make any sense whatsoever. And couple that with the Q, and this just looks very, very bread and butter. Everything looking pretty good so far. Let's take a look now at Smolder's E. And this is the very, very short flight. Looks kind of interesting. I'm not thinking of another champion that immediately comes to mind. I like the fact that it has like an Akshani vibe to it. I don't know. Everything in the kit is just uber basic. It's like a very basic version of Ezreal is how it seems right now. It seems like Aurelion Sol meets Ezreal is really what's going on inside of the kit. And then mom. And that's his mom. A little bit sad that his mom doesn't like appear or something. That is really cool. I wonder where she does fit into the work. And I mean, very basic ability. It reminds me of obviously the other MOBA that, you know, rest in peace. But I believe that like the Lich King or something, right? Where you used to be able to, or even in World of Warcraft, right? Which, by the way, we're playing SOD all the time, so please join. But anyways, you know, link in the description. Anyways, aside from that, it seems like when you summon the dragon and it does the breath and everything. So very, very cool. The ability, again, very super basic. You know, there's not a lot of flashiness to it. It just seems like a really adorable champion. This is the type of non-humanoid character that I imagine a lot of people will fall in love with. So I am predicting that this character will have a lot of fans. Typically, non-humanoid champions, I think Riot has like gone on record, said that they're not going to be popular, or not, they're not going to be popular. They tend to not be popular, right? I feel like this character has everything going for it. Super basic abilities, really straightforward passive, and just adorable features and everything. So this just makes super sense. And then we take a look at the gameplay clip. All right, well, that is it for the Smolder video. Obviously, love everything about the design, love the simplicity, love that we're getting this immediately after Hui to sort of counteract the complexity that was Hui and everything that went on with that. This is really, really good. Really nice non-humanoid champion to be added into League, and I'm hoping that when Pro Play kicks off in just a couple of weeks that Smolder is just enabled. I would assume that he's going to be enabled, and that would be really cool, because that means that we might potentially get to see several new champions just immediately pop into Pro Play, because with the kit as simple as that, as long as the numbers are there, then the champion is broken. Now, unless there's some funky stuff like AP Kaisa type things going on and whatnot, he will be decided by numbers. That is just the nature of simple kits like this. And that is the only thing that I do fear, especially as a non-humanoid champion. His popularity, I think, is going to affect a lot of things. So that is pretty much it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the video. The champion looks absolutely insane. And that is all. And I will see you guys in the next one. So that's it.